Good afternoon, my friends. I'm Pastor Dave, and I have a question and a story for you. My question is, do you think very much about princesses? And do you have a favorite princess? I think some of us have seen a lot of movies with princesses in them, and some of us have ideas about what princesses do and who princesses are. Today's story is about some princesses that you might not have heard about before, and it talks about their superpowers. It's called Princesses Save the World, and I'm sharing it today because I know two little girls in Ohio who really love princesses and who love something else special about this book. Maybe if you look at the inside, you can get a hint as to what I'm talking about. Princesses Save the World. It's written by Savannah Guthrie and Allison Oppenheimer, and the pictures were drawn by Eva Byrne. Welcome back, friends of Princess Penelope. There's more of her story to tell, you see. Turn the page for this tale of our pineapple girl. So brave and quick-thinking, she saved the fruit world. Princess Penelope Pineapple loved to bake. She was known far and wide for her pineapple cake. The secret ingredient in this signature treat? Honey from her beehives, golden and sweet. Penny loved to garden, to plant, and to sow. In the pineapple kingdom, anything could grow. But what made her kingdom so lush and alive were the bees of the royal pineapple beehives. She'd bring veggies to market and bouquets to her mother, thanks to bees carrying pollen from one plant to another. Penny's kingdom was colorful, orange, green, and blue, peonies, parsnips, and pumpkins too. One day, the princess at work in the hive received a rather shocking surprise. Miss Fussy, with an envelope signed SOS, a message from the Strawberry Kingdom in distress. The royal duo took off in a jiffy. In matching sailor suits, they felt quite spiffy. As they cruised across the Fruitissippi River, what Penny saw next gave her a shiver. "Thank the stars you're here," Princess Sabrina Strawberry sighed. "Our fruit is all gone," she said as she cried. She pointed to fields of empty vines where berries once thrived in the warm sunshine. "Something's wrong," she said. "I planted my seeds, but the only things growing are tangled up weeds. None of our crops are healthy this year. There's no fruit, no jam, no smoothies, I fear. Without bees, we can't pollinate all the flowers. We need some new hives and a good rain shower." Penny's eyes lit up. She had bees in her care. With millions at home, she'd have plenty to share. Pineapple Princess knew just what to do. She'd call every other princess she knew. "We'll be back," she said to her friend in need, and with Miss Fussy at the helm, they sailed home at top speed. Back home and wearing her thinking glasses, Penny began gathering the royal lasses. This job would need teamwork and cooperation. A princess conference this Friday, calling all fruit nations. Princess Beatrice Blueberry made the quickest time, with regal Rita Raspberry not far behind. Cara Kiwi rode in on bright green wheels, with Maribel Mango hot on her heels. Look at that scooter that the Kiwi Princess is driving. Next to arrive was Princess Audrey Apple. With her own fruit problems, she too had grappled. "Princesses," she said, "you should have seen my sad orchard. The trees were half bare, the fruit looked tortured." "Bees were the answer," Princess Apple agreed. "So let's all bring bees to the kingdom in need." "Are you in?" Penny asked, with fingers crossed. "We must work together, or all will be lost." One after the other, the ladies reported for duty. Princess Plum raised a cup to all things fruity. The princesses united did a happy dance. They loved to help others, and this was their chance. Princess Blueberry gathered supplies, while Princess Apple supervised. They created new hives for Penelope's bees to travel across the river with ease. "Just one question," a small voice was heard to say. "How will we get the bees to come our way?" Little Princess Grape had a point to be made. You can't tell bees what to do. You have to persuade. Just then Penny took charge of the matter. Her voice rang out above all the chatter. "I've long cared for bees, and I know them well. If there's one thing they'll follow, it is an alluring smell." Penny encourages the princess to look for anything fragrant that might work as a hook. Out of their bags they pulled all things smelly: perfume, peppermints, peanut butter, and jelly. And look at what the cat pulled out of her bag. Penny and Miss Fussy went straight to their lab, created a scent, and then with a dab they tested what would happen when it hit the air. It worked. One squirt, and bees swarmed everywhere. With "Oh, de beautiful," Penelope led the way, and the bees buzzed on over to follow her spray. Each princess then ran to grab an oar to row the new hives to strawberry shores. Princess Strawberry let out a joyful cry as the boat reached the dock and the bees filled the sky. "You did it!" she squealed to the girls with glee. "Thank goodness for Penelope, our real queen bee." 1 year later, with the strawberries now hearty, Sabrina hosted a princess tea party. Each one arrived to present a surprise: her kingdom's very own homemade fruit pies. Boy, that sounds like a great party to me. I love pie. Now every year on that day they remember their feat, and that fruit is delicious, and friendship so sweet. And there's the newspaper, Pineapple Times. Princesses save the world. I don't know if you know that about bees, my friends. But you know, we need bees for everything, don't we? If we didn't have bees to pollinate our crops, to put their seeds, to help our crops talk to one another, to go from flower to flower to flower, nothing would grow. The plants need the bees, and the princesses had to work together to make that happen. We need each other. All of us need each other. I'm glad to be here with you today. I hope you like the story about the princesses, and I'll look forward to being with you tomorrow with another story. I hope you have a great day. Goodbye.